Like, my father passed away when I was 12. And so for me, when I get in certain conflicts, like, I don't like to leave things, like, going on, or something happens. So, like, before my father passed away, I said 12, we were, like, in an argument for stuff, like, I don't know what. Like, you know, I'm growing up, becoming a teenager as well, but we hadn't talked for, like, some time. And my dad's a hood guy, so, you know, can imagine the interactions in between that. We hadn't talked for a while. My mom's like, you know, you need to pray. You need to let that go. Like, my mom's very spiritual. And I was like, no, Mom, like, he's going to win. Like, he's going to win. Like, if I call and I do this. And she's like, what do you mean? It's not, like, about winning. That's not what life's about. So we eventually had to apologize. And literally, my father passed away maybe, like, 2 weeks after that. And I just would have been so broken, like, had I been that stubborn to hold on to that, and then he just, you know, passed away, and I let something so small and never, like, mended that with my father. So sometimes when I argue with friends or even argue with my spouse, it's like, okay, we cannot leave it this way, because I'll be crushed if something happened after that. So that's one thing for me. Like, I feel like I always have to have, like, a closed end on certain situations. There's been about 2 or 3 times where I could have lost my life. And it was crazy. But it's clearly like there's favor over me. Like, I'm here to do something. And so not to let him down, the people around me, let myself down, I have to tap into that and figure out I know my purpose, but to live in that and see what that looks like and fulfilling it completely. But I truly, truly am blessed. Like, I could have lost my life in 2012. I'm in a car accident with 6 other friends. Could have lost my life in a car accident driving your car.
We don't have to get into that.
And then literally in January was in another car accident. I work in the community. Somebody hit my car.
Oh my God.
And
Did they try to run?
Them niggas ran. Like, my man's hit feet.
Do you understand?
Like, and I am too big for that, okay? It's okay, workers' comp. But, even that, I had to stop and reflect. And, like, a lot of stuff had happened after that. Like, my grandmother was in the hospital. Like, 2019 has been real nasty. But like I said, I just had to stop and tap into that spiritual self and say, okay, God, every time that he's done that, I've gotten to some type of accident like that, something greater has come. Mm-hmm. So I understand that something is coming, and I just have to trust in my faith and be patient. So this gray is real confusing for me. Like, I'm telling y'all, gray it's not where it's at. But I'm learning to really, really sit in that, really learning.